Okay.
Great. Good job. So let's talk about the rules of giving commands and the hierarchy of commands. So the rules of giving commands, the first one is don't yell. So it's kind of like adding fuel to the fire, and he is a terrier at heart. So if we yell or get frustrated with him, he's like, yes, score, I win. I don't have to do the thing that I didn't want to do. So instead, we're gonna say the command calmly, and if he doesn't comply, then we'll go into the hierarchy of commands, which I'll talk about in a moment. The second rule is don't ask. So it's kind of the opposite side of the don't yell. We want to make sure that a command is a command. So we don't want to say, can you sit? Can you lay down? Because he's going to say, well, I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna. So it should be sit, down, heel, that kind of stuff. Getting some water, Bubba. And then the next one is don't repeat. So that one is probably the hardest because as humans, we naturally want to repeat ourselves a lot. But we don't want the command to become sit, 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 sit. It should be sit, and they should comply. Okay? Hi, come here. Good job. And then the last one is to be quick to mark. So out there while we were doing our reactivity work on our walk, you noticed me saying good a lot, which is just telling him exactly when the right thing is happening. So we used a clicker a ton. So sit, nice, good boy, free. So all that is doing, all that marker word and all that clicker is doing is telling him the exact moment that he just made the right decision. Yeah, sit. Good. Well done. I know. Good boy. Down. Nice. Good boy. Free. Good boy. So the hierarchy of commands. The first one is I do expect all of my dogs to be verbal with our commands, which he is pretty verbal on everything. That motorcycle go by. Good boy. You did very good with that. That was really loud. So I do expect everybody to be verbal. But when we're teaching a dog something, we start with a lure, which is just luring them into the position that we want. Good. And then marking when they complete that behavior. I know. Good boy. Free. And then the next one will be to go to hand signal. So sit. Good. Well done. Good job. Free. And then it would just be body language, which would just be walking into him. Sit. Good. Well done. Free. And then the last one altogether is just sit. Oh, and you're going to ignore me. Rude. So if he makes that bad decision, good. Notice that I didn't repeat myself, right? I said it once. He made a bad choice. I lured him back to where he should be and just waited for him to make the right decision. Let's try that again. Free. Good boy. Sit. Good. There it is. Nice job. Free. Good boy. So you'll notice that a lot of times they'll be quicker to comply if you uphold those boundaries with him, because he knows that he can't get away with things anymore. So he might as well just do what he's supposed to the first time, because that's going to get him the reward faster. Hi, buddy. Down is a little bit different. So, of course, down for the hand signal is just to kind of point to the ground. Hey, I know. Down. Good. Well done. Nice job. Free. And then body language for a down is just to kind of lean over him. Down. We're just going to hold and wait. Good. Nice job. Good boy. Free. He has been doing really good with his verbal. Down. Good. Nice job. Free. So sometimes it's about waiting them out for them to make the right decision, right? I don't want to be kind of up his butt about it. I want him to make the right choice, because I'd much rather reward him for the right decisions than correct him for the wrong ones. Down. Good. Nice job, bud. Free. That makes training so much more fun for him and beneficial for both of us. All right, bud, are you ready? Then we're going to talk about the 3 Ds. So with any command, we have distance, duration, and distraction. Hi, bud. You've seen some of the videos that I've sent you of where I'm kind of backing up away from him and then coming back and rewarding him. There's a lot of different steps to that. And dogs don't generalize behaviors super well, so we want to make sure we practice this a lot in your home as well, so that he can start to generalize the behaviors that he's learned here at home as well. So the way that we start that is that we're going to start with our just kind of duration side of things. So sit. Good. We're just going to wait for a couple of seconds. Good. And then I'm going to mark and give him that reward. Free. And I release him with a free command and kind of a little wave. Good job. Sit. Good. Good. I'm okay if he offers it down. It doesn't bother me. Like I said in the beginning, I think his knees are a little unstable. Good. Well done. Free. So if he chooses to go into it down, I'm not upset about it, because I think it's just more comfortable for him that way. And yeah, if he chooses to do that to make himself comfortable, I'm fine. Come here. Down. Good. Well done. So the next one is distance. So I'm going to just start taking a couple of steps back. Good. If he makes the wrong decision, I just lean over him. Good job. And I try that again. It may take a couple of times, and that's okay. Good. There you go. Free. Good job. What a good job, buddy. We want to make sure that we don't make progress on top of progress. So if you get 3 steps back, right, I don't want you to come and treat him and then immediately try to take 4 steps back. Make sure you release him first, and then you can put him back into that position. Down. Good. Good. Good boy. Free. Good job. Good boy. The next is distraction. So distractions are things like dropping things on the ground or stomping our feet or doing jumping jacks or other silly little things, right? Down. Good. So we would start this kind of super slow. I'll wave my arms. Good. Free. And then I'll release him. Come on. Good boy. I know you're getting tired. Stay with me. Down. Good boy. And then maybe I'll kind of do a little jump there. Good boy. Free. Good job. You're doing so good. Down. Good. And then it'll move into a full jumping jack. Good. Well done. Free. Yay. You did so good. Make sure you keep your training sessions kind of short. We're doing a pretty long training session here, but keep your training sessions 10 to 15 minutes tops, and then move into doing something else. Yeah, well, good boy. Do your training on your walks. That makes your physical activity a lot more mentally stimulating as well, because you're keeping him guessing about what we're going to do next. I know. The next thing that we're going to practice is his leave it. Sit. Leave it. So the key is that he should never be allowed to get a hold of this. Good. Well done. I picked that piece up. He doesn't get it. Leave it means that is not for you. It will never be for you. This is the highest value that we have used with his leave it so far. So that was really great. Down. Leave it. Good. Well done. If you saw that little shift of his hip, that was him settling into that and be like, oh, okay, I guess that is it for me. Let's try that one more time. Down. Good. Well done. Leave it. Good boy. Well done. Free. Good job, Pip. I'm so proud of you. Good job. Yeah. Free. Go ahead and stop it. We're going to do a new video.